The formation of Hills Community Support Group came from involvement in my local community. I was lucky enough to be unemployed at the time and be able to join school holiday programs at Brown Park for young people with intellectual disabilities, and to join them as a volunteer and go on their outings. And through that I learnt a huge amount from watching young people with disabilities. And the other factor was going door knocking for my husband, who was standing for council. And what I found behind closed doors, I'd set out in the morning to do a number of streets, 3 or 4 streets. I'd do all those houses in those streets, and I'd come home having done one street because I couldn't get away from being so welcome by people who were so alone or lonely and just were so keen to have a conversation and to be listened to. I was blown away with thinking, my goodness, this is a real eye-opener about the identified need in our community. It was really beginning to emerge clear and out there that something was needed. So that's where it all started.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And the greatest achievement was truly making a difference, a real difference to people's lives and people's sense of well-being. And the example that has never left me is through a doctor's persistence that I go and visit one of his patients he knew losing her ability to speak because she was sitting all day talking to no one and getting lower and lower, and he knew that there was really nothing really wrong with her except a serious depression, and depression about loss of abilities. So I went and had a morning tea with her. We had a conversation through which I talked her into coming to our established day centre that we had. She was very fearful of that. She didn't want to come, but I promised her that I would be with her, I would pick her up, I would have morning tea with her at the day centre. I would honour my promise that if she didn't like it, she need never go back again. To my delight, some 3 months later, I saw her sitting there chairing a meeting of her fellow mates that she had made and having the time of her life. No way was she unable to have a conversation anymore. She was in her element. It was a great achievement.
Fantastic.
Great outcome.